Hello everyone, I hope everybody is doing great. In today's video, I will show you how to write impressive cover letter for a job. So if you have a job specification and I will show you how you can do it. So let's jump into it. So I will just first set up everything. I will go chat openai. So I will use ChatGPT in this case. And what I will do, I will find a job first, and I will copy the job specifications. Then I will ask ChatGPT to write a letter for me. So let's say if I look for a job in material science, since I work in material science area. So material, I might have some jobs already looked into. So let's say I go with this job here. Okay. So when I click on this, so this is the job, for example, this is the job which come up. They give you description, overview, key responsibilities, minimum requirements, and work environment. So I will copy all these, and then I will ask ChatGPT to write a cover letter with respect to this first. So I copy the whole thing. I say, can you please write a covering letter using below job specifications? Please always say this, please use natural human language so that it doesn't use that sporadic language and terms which it uses. Also, please avoid any fancy jargon, since it tries to write all these common AI use words like delve, dive, etc. And normally if you write those kind of words, then somebody will immediately see and say this is from an AI. It's no harm in using an AI, but you need to use some human-like language, right? So no fancy jargons. And I am uploading my CV as well, so that you can use the information from it to write this covering letter and emphasize on how I satisfy the job requirement criteria. Again, you can reword it. I'm just writing in a quick way. So now I have almost everything done. And also at the end, tell me which criteria I do not satisfy. This should not be part of the covering letter, but just at the end tell me. Okay, and now what I will do, I will upload my resume. So I'm just going to use one of my CVs. So if I go to my folders, resumes, I have academic CV which is very long, and I also have an industry-based CV as well for professional works. So I'm going to use that in the PDF format here. So I will upload that. And now what I have to do, I have to copy paste the job specification which I just copied from that website, job website. And then I press this magic button, and you will see now it's writing everything with reference to whatever information it has got from my CV. It is writing in terms of that. This is for hiring manager at Materials and Corrosion Service Division, which is this division where the job is, right? That's what they tell us here, Materials and Corrosion Service Division. So it is taking into account everything. And now it's using the data from my CV with extensive experience in material science, mechanical engineering, and corrosion related results. I'm confident that my background aligns well with your requirement, particularly regarding this materials. And this is all mentioned in my CV. I have PhD in mechanical engineering. I have worked on these things. It's mentioning the relevant projects as well. And also my leadership roles, since there might be some mentioning of leadership roles as well. managing budget, timelines. You see all the things which is kind of a requirement in the job or mentioned in the job requirements. They have this AI has a chat. I mean, GPT has really mentioned that, and you can see they ask for pipeline material testing, stress analysis, environmental system cracking tests, and mechanical wear analysis. So all these things which are basically part of my CV, they start being mentioned here. So it looks like a very decent CV. If you think there is something missing, then you can go and ask ChatGPT to include that as well, and it can do that as well for you in new time. So you see, in less than a minute, I got a very ready-made covering letter for a job, and you can see the criteria which I don't match. So 15 years of experience. So you see, since it's an industry job, and my experience in the CV is more academic, although I work with the industrial projects, but it's in the academic environment. So it says you don't have this requirement, which is minimum requirement for the job. So this means even if it goes there, then you might not be shortlisted since you don't have this requirement. While I have substantial experience in this, including this. However, my transferable skills this. So it also suggests that you can include this in your covering letter, and during your interview, you can say the same as well to justify that although you don't have direct experience, but you have worked with different clients, oil and gas clients, and you have worked with those in the last 15 years, and that can really help you. So this way, in a short time, you can create a nice covering letter, which is, again, you can see human looking language as well, and it's pretty natural looking in a way, rather than using those sporadic, spontaneous sort of language which AI uses to write its own words. You can really manipulate it. So this way, you can, in a short time, you can write your covering letter, which is impressive, and which will definitely take you to the next stage of the job, which is the interviews. So I hope you like it. Please like the video, share the video, and also make comments below so that I can really make more videos on this. Or if you have any question, I am always happy to answer that. Thank you very much. Bye for now.